that मेरा पैसा, my money should be kept in bank. That is my attitude. Okay, I feel that I should not keep this money at home and I should keep this in bank. My attitude is I should spend less than my salary this month. My attitude is if there are cheaper modes of transport for going from one place to another, I should use that instead of going for the costly transport. My attitude, my financial attitude should be, if today I am able to manage only a 20,000 mobile phone, I should go for only 20,000 mobile phone rather than going for a 50,000 or 1 lakh mobile phone. My attitude towards money. Okay. My attitude is that I should not take loans on higher interest rates. I should not take personal loans and then buy gadgets, expensive gadgets. That is my attitude. Third, financial behavior is the behavior with money. Attitude is thinking. Behavior is doing the right things with money. Doing the right things with money. Okay, so this is the combination: financial knowledge, behavior, and attitude. Okay, misconceptions about money. Okay, money is meant for spending. पैसा आ गया तो खर्चा करना है. ठीक है, we need to save and invest. Why? Because we have a retirement coming up at the age of 60. Additionally, we have our dreams. And thirdly, we have emergencies coming up. We don't know when any emergency can come up. And fourthly, we don't know our job is permanent or no. Today, our income is coming, tomorrow it may stop. So we should not be shocked once we lose our job. So that is why money is not to be spent. It needs to be spent cautiously. ठीक है. Second is don't have enough income to save. पैसा ही नहीं है साहब, कितना ही भी कमाना कम ही लगता है. For a person earning 1 lakh, you will always see a person who is earning 1.5 lakhs and feel, my salary is always less. For a person earning 1.5 lakhs, you'll always feel a person earning 2 lakh is seeing a person earning 2 lakh, he'll feel my salary is very less. So this goes on and on and on. So this will never end. So the misconception that we don't have any income to save, we have to save money by cutting unnecessary expenditures. For example, if I spend 5,000 rupees on dining every month, I can limit that to 2,000 and save 3,000 rupees. If I need to go only twice, I'll go only once. Instead of using private cabs, if I can use buses for public transport, then there my money gets saved. Instead of only shopping on online e-commerce sites, if I can limit to a certain budget, let us say 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever it may be, based on your salary, it becomes saving. So that is why never give a complaint that I don't have enough income to save. Okay. Thirdly, insurance. We all know COVID came and it was the worst phase of human life actually seen by our generation. And post that, only people came to know, got more aware about health insurance and term insurance. Okay, but while doing insurance, there are many companies that fool you and they ask you to take investment also. So insurance, ye dhyan mein rakhiye, insurance is never an investment. It is only a protection. And you should only put money in insurance plans which is supposedly for you to protect. Agar aaj ke din mein, imagine today something happens to you. If you are got admitted to the hospital, your medical policy should be able to bear your 100% costs. Similarly, today you pass away. Remember that the term policy that you take, term insurance policy, I'll be speaking about it in the later stage. Term insurance policy should be enough to take care of your needs and your family needs in the future. Okay. Fourth point is, why bother about pension? See, let us be very frank that the pension world has gone. Okay, pension has been longly stopped. It's now nobody has pension. We are all in private sectors and nobody has pension. There are some who are still in the government sector, but their pension will also be getting stopped after some years. So we have to think, what after 60? Are we going to be dependent on our children? हम क्या बच्चे के जिम्मेदारी पे रहेंगे? हमको हमको तय करना है. Then fifth point is, banks will ask too many questions and not approve the loans. No, it is not like that. Agar if you have the requisite documents, bank will have to approve your loan. Okay, and everybody should at least have two minimum loans. One is education loan and second is home loan. Baki ke ho na ho, whether you may have or not have, at least in life, if you want to take loans from the bank, at least these are very very loans, because they have multiple benefits. Okay, and stock market is too complex. मुझे नहीं जमता, जुगाड़ है. ठीक है, stock market is very easy provided you invest for long term and not for short term. ठीक है, all the rich, it may be Warren Buffett or all the rich people today, have become rich only because of investing for long time in stock markets. So these are all some misconceptions that we have, but today we are here officially, and this whatever I'm telling you has been approved by all the 4 sector regulators. Remember, तो RBI भी approve कर चुका है, मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ, सेबी भी अप्रूव कर चुका है, IRDA भी अप्रूव कर चुका है, PFRD भी अप्रूव कर चुका है. तो मैं चाहता हूं, I request all of you, so don't have such misconceptions about money. Okay, and we all want financial freedom. We all want financial freedom. Financial freedom मतलब क्या है कि we want so much money that our expenses are being taken care by the interest on that money. कि भैया मेरा एक जगह पैसा कम भी नहीं हो रहा है, आई एम नॉट रिड्यूसिंग माय मनी आल्सो, at the same time my expenses are being taken care of, and I am nicely enjoying at beach resort. Okay, no need to work. So everybody wants financial freedom, but has everybody got it? No, most of us has not got it, but we surely need to move in that direction. Okay, so these are some core concepts that I'll be explaining to you. Okay. Okay, now basically savings and investments, you might have heard these words interchangeably. अरे saving करो, investment करो यार. ठीक है, saving और investment में फर्क है. There's a big difference. ठीक है, savings मतलब putting aside a part of your income. That's it. That means, for example, if XYZ, a person X is earning 1 lakh rupees, he doesn't spend 1 lakh, he only spends 95,000. Okay, and he ensures that the 5,000 is unspent, so that is saving. Okay, but what is investment? What he does with 5,000? Nothing. He just keeps it aside, does nothing. However, what is investment? Investment is a person earning 1 lakh, spends 95,000, puts those extra 5,000 into some financial product for it to grow. It may be a fixed deposit. We are all we all very know good. We have very good information about fixed deposits. That fixed deposit may high अच्छा interest मिलता है, which is a very good interest. So we put, so money grows over the time, right? Similarly, there are shares, stock markets, bonds, etc., multiple products. So putting that money into those financial products which increase our income is known as investment, whereas saving is just keeping it apart. So don't save. We regularly say don't just save, but start investing, because saving is not going to help you. Why? Because inflation, महंगाई. ठीक है, today onion is costing 100 rupees a kg, tomorrow it is surely going to cost 110 rupees a kg. But suppose if you don't invest your money, remember you have only 100 rupees at the end of the day, so you will have to buy less onions. However, if you invest, your money can grow. Your money can grow from 100 rupees to 110 rupees, 10% on a year. Okay, so you can still buy the onions. So the only reason that we are trying to tell you that why not save and invest is because inflation erodes. Hello. Yeah. Now, just hello. Okay. Useful tips, some useful tips on saving. Okay. Save regularly every month whenever you get time. Okay. And spend less. Hello, sir. Hello, madam. Any doubt? Okay. Spend less to save more. okay, and record your expenses. हम लोग, maximum people of us don't record our expenses. We don't know what our expenses are. At the end of the month, we shockingly come to know that our bank balance is very low, but we don't understand where our money has gone. So we have to record our expenses. Pay yourself first. Why? Because invest in yourself. You are teachers now. You may get good certifications. There are many good certifications that will upgrade you to a better teacher. Why better teacher? Because schools are in need of better teachers. Your salary may be improved. Your salary, you may get a good salary hike, and that salary hike will last for all the years to come. So once you make investment on yourself, आप कुछ courses कर सकते हैं, आप कुछ certifications कर सकते हैं, जिससे कि आपका सैलरी बढ़ सकता है. ठीक है. चौथी चीज है, द फोर्थ पॉइंट इज अवॉइड लोन्स अननेसेसरीली. वी हैव सीन नाउडेज एवरीबडी इज इन वेरी हाई, everybody wants to live in a very luxury zone. Good cars, good mobiles, good t-shirts, good trousers, good clothes, everything. And for that they are willing to spend and go on spending any amount. They use credit cards and then go on loan. Remember, credit cards have a 40% interest on loan. ठीक है. So avoid loans and save wherever possible. And fifth thing is encourage children. ठीक है. हम हमारे बच्चों को नहीं सिखाएंगे तो फिर बहुत बड़ी गलती होगी, क्योंकि वही खर्चा करने वाले हैं कल के दिन. अगर आप बच्चों को सिखाएंगे कि आप उनको जो पॉकेट मनी मिल रही है वो म्यूचुअल फंड में इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं, तो बढ़िया होगा. क्योंकि वो जिस समय 18 साल के या 20 साल के या 30 साल के, आप पकड़ के चलो 60 साल के होगा तो पैसा करोड़ों में जाएगा. सो स्टार्ट अर्ली इज द मंत्र. ओके. तो जनरली हम लोग, वी जनरली हैव एन इक्वेशन कि वंस द सैलरी कम्स, आई विल पे ऑल द EMIs, आई विल स्पेंड to my heart's content, go to movies, eats, parlors, travel, everything, and then if something remains, I will save or invest. But now what NCFE preaches is, first of all, the moment the salary comes, you have to keep a certain amount for investing or saving. और बाकी जो बचा है, spend the remaining. So automatically your spending reduces. For example, let us a person say is earning 1 lakh rupees. At, let us say, initially spending 95,000 rupees and saving only 5,000 rupees. But suppose after crediting his salary of 1 lakh, he starts, the very next day he starts putting money in investment schemes, let us say 25,000. So now only 75,000 is spending. So he will now, in his bank account only 75,000 is spending, so he will spend only to that amount. So automatically your spending reduces. At the same time, is ensuring that his money is growing by putting in investment. His money is growing by putting some money in investment schemes. So what we recommend today is, जैसे ही आपका पगार आ जाए, आप खर्चा मत कीजिए, आप पहले इन्वेस्ट कीजिए, फिर खर्चा कीजिए. That is as simple as it is. Then कहां भी आप इन्वेस्ट करते हो, कहां भी, wherever you invest, you have to always see these three principles: safety, growth and liquidity. Safety, what is safety? सबको चाहिए भैया सेफ होना चाहिए. मैं जहां भी पैसा डालूं, wherever I keep the money, that money should be safe. It should not be fraudster. We have seen many fraudster schemes in the country, people losing their entire life savings in it. But we should not be like that. So whenever you are investing in anything, go to the website, regulator's website, and see whether that institution or that bank is authorized by that regulator to sell that product. Secondly, growth. Okay. Nobody wants that 100 rupees invested and at the end it becomes 90 rupees. Everybody wants that 100 rupees invested. I want at least 105, 110. He would be overjoyed to see 150 or 200. Okay? But everybody wants growth. So you have to always invest in good schemes which offer you growth and not negative growth. Okay? Third thing is liquidity. See, emergencies come at any point of time. Today we may invest, but tomorrow what? After 1 year, if I would like to have the money, I should be easily able to receive it. जैसे bank, for example, let us take the case of FDs. FDs can be closed within a day. ठीक है, the immediately money can come into your account. Similarly, mutual funds, if you sell within 24 hours, the money is in your bank account. So these are very liquid schemes. Similarly, let us take a house. आपको घर बेचना है, तो क्या घर बेच के बेचते इमीडिएटली पैसा आता है? नहीं आता है। घर बेचने के लिए पहले एडवर्टाइजमेंट डालना पड़ता है, देन यू हैव टू सर्च फॉर अ कस्टमर, देन ही विल निगोशिएट। इमीडिएटली इट इज नॉट लिक्विड। ठीक है, सो while seeing any investment scheme, you have to think about safety, growth and liquidity. ठीक है, these are the three principles on which any investment relies. Inflation. I need not to tell anything about inflation. We know how much inflation has been causing in our lives, and it has affected us all. Okay, it may be in terms of daily use items such as milk, vegetables, etc., etc., or it may be also in luxury items or clothing or etc., etc. So remember that on an average, it is seen that the inflation rate is generally about 6 to 7%. 6 से 7% का इन्फ्लेशन रहता ही रहता है। तो हमें जहां इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है उसके रिटर्न्स जो हैं दैट शुड बी मोर देन 6 to 7%, नहीं तो हमें नेगेटिव रेट मिलेगा। ठीक है, सो आप कभी भी ध्यान में रखिए कि हम वेर एवर वी इन्वेस्ट, द रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट दैट वी गेट ऑन दैट इन्वेस्टमेंट शुड बी मोर देन द इन्वेस्टमेंट इन्फ्लेशन। Okay, nominal versus real return. This is what I was talking about. Let us say you go to a bank, that banks give you 5% interest on FD. Okay, and the inflation is 6%. Okay, so actually you are losing money. How much? Why? Because you are getting plus 5 rupees, that is plus 5% on FD. However, the inflation is 6%. So it is plus 5 minus 6. So it is minus 1% return you are getting. So that means your money is reducing, which is a very bad. So and suppose a bank is giving 7% return. Okay, you will feel very good. Oh, 7% return is very good. However, remember, if inflation is 6%, okay, remember you are only getting 1% return. कैसे क्या? Because it is FD is plus 7% and inflation is minus 6%. So in total you get only 1% interest. So considering the inflation, so always remember that you have to go past the inflation in any of the investment schemes. Okay, need versus want. Everybody we see nowadays buying very costly phones. I'll not tell which brand. Okay, maybe people may be having that much amount of money or no, we surely don't know. सबके पास पैसा होता ही है, पता नहीं, लेकिन सब लोगों को लाख, 1.5 लाख, 2 लाख का मोबाइल लेने का है, उसमें दिखाने का है दुनिया को। ठीक है, अच्छी बात है, लेकिन हमारा सिर्फ सवाल यही है, we have only have the question this, that do they really have the financial capability? बहुत सारे लोग लोन लेके खरीदते हैं. Most of the people take loans and buy such high products, which is very wrong. See, remember, you need a mobile. You should go with your mobile within your budget, not the mobile which is very costly. Because the mobile, any mobile does the same things: calling, SMS, WhatsApp, YouTube. Basic features of every mobile is the same. So we should not waste very much mobiles on very luxury products. Need versus want. पानी चाहिए तो पानी पीना चाहिए. मिनरल वाटर की जरूरत है कि नहीं पता नहीं. गाड़ी चाहिए तो हम स्कूटर भी ले सकते हैं, जरूरी नहीं कि कार ही चाहिए. अगर कार चाहिए, जरूरी नहीं कि हमें बड़ी कार चाहिए, छोटी कार भी चल सकती है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर कपड़ा चाहिए तो नॉर्मल कपड़े भी ले सकते हैं. वी नीड नॉट टू गो फॉर बाइंग लग्जरी क्लोथ्स. That is up to now. Why we tell this? It is not wrong to buy luxury clothes. Only our financial capability should be there to buy such luxury clothes. Most of the people we see is they don't have the capacity. However, they try to buy and show it to the world, and that is where it ends up in a mess. Okay, तो ये ब्यूटीफुल नीड वर्सेस वांट्स का मैट्रिक्स है. ठीक है, if it is very urgent and important, okay, buy now, buy that item right now. It is not urgent or important. अर्जेंट नहीं है, आज नहीं 10 दिन के बाद लेना चाहता हूं, बट इंपॉर्टेंट है. Plan it after 10 days, not right now. Okay, because it may happen that after 10 days you don't need it, because today it is important, not tomorrow. Thirdly, it is urgent but not important. Okay, it is urgent but not important. सो बाय इफ यू कैन अफोर्ड, और अर्जेंट भी नहीं है, इंपॉर्टेंट भी नहीं है, सो डू नॉट बाय एट ऑल. This is where most of our people get fooled. Many of our things we see in our house are not urgent and not important, yet we buy them and keep them in our house, and again then it adds to money, nothing else. Okay. And we may all know about this scientist known as Albert Einstein. Okay. And he has said that the eighth wonder of the world is compound interest. And those who understand it earn it, and those who don't pay it. Now, what is compound interest? We all have known about the formula. Okay. We'll all have known about the formula. Compound interest simply says जितना जल्दी आप इन्वेस्ट करोगे उतना आपके लिए अच्छा है, और जितना दूरी के लिए आप करोगे उतना आपके लिए अच्छा है. In English, it means that the early you start, the better it is. The longer you invest, the better it is. मतलब आप जितना पकड़ के चलिए कि एक आदमी 1 लाख रुपया है, 1 लाख वो किसी इंस्ट्रूमेंट में लगाता है और उसको सालाना 10% मिलता है. अ पर्सन हैविंग 1 लाख रुपीज हैज इन्वेस्टेड इन अ financial instrument and is getting 10% interest. So in the first year, 10 year, 1 lakh becomes 1 lakh 10,000. In the second year, it becomes 1 lakh. With simple interest, it becomes 1 lakh 50 after. In the first year, the simple interest and the compound interest is same. Both become 1 lakh 10,000, 1 lakh 10,000. In after 5 years, the person who has invested in simple interest, it is 1 lakh 50,000, but the person who is interested in compound interest is 1 lakh 61,000 rupees. After 10 years, that same 1 lakh becomes 2 lakh with simple interest, but becomes 2 lakh 59,000 with compound interest. After 20 years, the same 1 lakh becomes 3 lakh rupees in simple interest and 6 lakh rupees in compound interest. And after 30 years, that same 1 lakh becomes 4 lakh rupees in simple interest and 17 lakhs in compound interest. So what you have done is you have just remained calm, invested at a very young age of your life, but invested for a longer term, let us say 30 or 35 years. So you will see the money compounding itself with a huge return. तो आपको रिटायरमेंट की चिंता नहीं रहेगी. यू विल नॉट हैव टू वरी अबाउट रिटायरमेंट इफ यू स्टार्ट इन्वेस्टिंग एट एन अर्ली एज. Procrastination. Not today, we'll do it tomorrow, next month, then next year. Like that, we go on saying. That is known as the price of procrastination. Remember, you will lose a huge amount of money when you procrastinate. So what we recommend is invest now. This is the best time. Okay. Let us say if you invest 5,000 rupees a month at 12% return. Okay. 12% return. And after 30 years, if you start now, you will get 1.77 crores after 30 years. But suppose you delay by 3 years. 3 साल के बाद आपने शुरू किया 5,000 रुपए महीना 12% रिटर्न पे, तो आपको सिर्फ 1.22 करोड़ मिलेगा. मतलब लॉस ऑफ 55 lakhs. Okay. Similarly, if you delay by 5 years from now on, your corpus actually halves. You will only get 95 lakhs. So remember that compounding plays a very important role provided you start early and you don't procrastinate. Okay. Diversification. ठीक है. We all know what is diversification. मतलब not putting all your eggs in one basket. Okay. कुछ लोग हैं, some people always invest all their money in FDs. Some people everything in shares. Some people everything in mutual funds. No, everything has a risk. Everything has a risk. ठीक है. So we should always keep our money in different instruments. We should diversify. Some part of money in mutual funds, some in shares, some in banks FDs, some in bonds, etc., etc. So never keep all the money in one financial instrument. पता नहीं कि वो बैंक डूब जाता है, पता नहीं. Or you may not get good interest rate. For example, the rates of fixed deposits are fixed. you may get 7 to 8%, but mutual funds gives very good returns, somewhere about 15 to 16%. आपने पूरा का पूरा पैसा अगर एफडी में लगाया, if you keep all the money in FDs, then you are losing out on the interest given by mutual funds. At the same time, if we invest in mutual funds, every money, all the money in mutual funds, it may happen that mutual funds are not guaranteed returns. Over a period of time, they give 15 returns. What happens if some bad phase comes and your money is negative also? At that time, you would like to withdraw your money. What you will do? So that is why we have to diversify across various products. So never keep all the money in one financial product. Okay. So you all know about banks, and everybody now is using digital payments. UPI. It has become norm. Sabji wala, samosa wala, दूध वाला, rickshaw wala, taxi, Uber. Everybody is using digital payments, right? But UPI is not the only digital payment. Okay. UPI is not the only digital payment. There are credit cards, debit cards. Okay. Also, we can use them effectively. Okay. Then we can also use another digital payment modes that are RTGS, NEFT. Okay. So I'll talk regarding the same in the later stages. Okay. Okay. Now this is bank account for minors. ठीक है, minors मतलब जो 18 साल के नीचे है, less than 18. Okay. So as any minor can open an account. Let me tell you, even a newborn child can open an account. But the rule is that if any minor is less than 10 years, आपका लड़की या लड़का कोई 10 साल के नीचे है, so he has to open an account jointly with his mother or father or guardian. Okay, he cannot open a single account. However, a person who is 10 years or more, okay, can open a single account. Okay, but less than 10, he has to compulsorily open a joint account only. Okay. Okay. सो लोन्स तो सबको पता है, सबने कुछ लिया होगा, किसी ने पर्सनल लोन लिया होगा, किसी ने गोल्ड लोन लिया होगा. ठीक है, लेकिन इन जनरल देयर आर 4 टाइप्स ऑफ लोन्स. वन इज ओवरड्राफ्ट. ओवरड्राफ्ट यानी कि आपका जो पैसा है उसके ऊपर मिलने वाला पैसा होता है. इसका मतलब है आप लोग, यू ऑल हैव सैलरी अकाउंट्स इन योर बैंक्स. So salary account holders have an overdraft facility with that respective bank. You may go and ask your bank. For example, let us say Mr. X is earning 1 lakh rupees a month. His bank, he has a salary account with, let us say, XYZ bank. XYZ bank will provide him overdraft for, let us say, 1 or 2 months of his salary amount. Means his balance can go to minus 1 lakh or 2 lakh easily. But that is only for salary account holders. Additionally, overdraft will also be provided for current accounts. ठीक है, करंट अकाउंट जो बिजनेस करते हैं. क्रेडिट कार्ड के बारे में आप सब लोगों को पता ही होगा. क्रेडिट कार्ड इज बाय टुडे पे लेटर. इट इज ऑल्सो अ फॉर्म ऑफ लोन गिवन टू यू, इंटरेस्ट फ्री लोन फॉर 50 डेज. ठीक है, अगर पैसा नहीं भरा तो आपका विथ इंटरेस्ट आपसे वसूल किया जाएगा. बट इफ यू पे ऑन टाइम, क्रेडिट कार्ड इज अ लोन विद 0 इंटरेस्ट. Cash credit again is a product for business people. If you are doing any business, then cash credit is a form of loan which is provided to business people. Okay, these are some of the technology and banking aspects that I told you. Okay, again, I'll not repeat the same because more or less we are using UPI, BHIM, RTGS, NEFT. ठीक है, डेबिट कार्ड, क्रेडिट कार्ड, इंटरनेट बैंकिंग सब लोग यूज करते हैं. बस सावधानी बरते हैं. And whenever you download any UPI app, okay, see whether it is authentic. And remember, UPI app पिन जो डालते हो, आप जब भी डालते हो तो सिर्फ वो डेबिट के लिए होता है. मतलब आपको अगर किसी को भेजने हैं, if we need to send to anybody, then only we have to put a pin. For receiving money from somebody else, we need not to put a pin. There are many frauds happening in this country where they call you up and tell them that you have you have won a lottery, or you have won this car. You just need to tell me the OTP and everything. Don't tell. Okay, because such frauds are happening through UPI. So never reveal any personal information on mobile. No bank or financial institution asks you any financial information. Shares में आते हैं investment में. I'm moving a bit fast because the time is very limited, or else this is actually a 4-hour course. Okay, where we teach the students, but now teach the teachers. But now I have to reduce it to 2 hours. So therefore, I'm moving fast. Okay, only the main points. ठीक है. We most of us are investing into uh, or maybe investing into mutual funds, shares, or at least we have heard about them. Okay. Now, what is a share? Okay, what is a share? Share is that a part of the company owner. Okay, for example, let us say I, an owner of a company, I said anybody who invests rupees 1,000 with me, okay, will get one share. And likewise, I have 100. So 100 people have invested in me, 100 unique people, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So each one is having 100 rupees, 1,000 rupees share with me. Okay. So he's a partly an owner in my company. Okay. So if any profit is being done, any loss is being done, then I have to communicate to each and every owner, and every financial decision taken by me, I have to communicate to that owner. Okay. So this is what share is. Now, when I list my company on the stock market मतलब BSE या NSE सुना होगा आपने, ठीक है. तो वहां अगर शेयर लिस्ट किया तो आप you had invested rupees 1,000 with me in the initial beginning. Now, when I list my company in the share market, that 1,000 rupees rate will fluctuate every day. It may become 1,500, it may become 500 also. Yeah. So that is where the purchase and sell of shares is being done. So that is known as a stock exchange. Stock exchange means where the shares are traded every day. Okay, and in that there are two types of market: primary market and secondary market. Primary market मतलब IPO जो company first time share market में जा रही है, the company which goes first time into the share market, it is known as IPO, it is known as primary market. But suppose after that a company starts issuing fresh shares, then it is known as secondary market. तो आप लोग आईपीओ पे भी लगा सकते हो. कुछ दिन पहले इक्जिको करके कंपनी आई थी, या बहुत सारे कंपनीज आते हैं जिनका आईपीओ आता है, तो वैसे ही उनका उसके लिए बोलते हैं प्राइमरी मार्केट. और वंस द कंपनी कम्स इनटू द शेयर मार्केट, देन इट इज नोन एज सेकेंडरी मार्केट. ओके. तो where you can invest your money, it is your stocks, that is shares, if you have the knowledge, and for long term mutual funds, okay, and bonds. आपने बहुत जगह सुना होगा म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, म्यूचुअल फंड सही है. ओके. सो मैं बता देता हूँ म्यूचुअल फंड क्या भी है. ये स्टॉक्स के बारे में जो मैंने बताया आपको. शेयर, शेयर मतलब पार्ट ओनरशिप ऑफ द कंपनी, और यू बिकम द ओनर. ओके. सो उस शेयर का प्राइस ऊपर नीचे होते रहता है. आप कोई भी अच्छी कंपनी का शेयर खरीद सकते हैं, और यू कैन इन्वेस्ट फॉर द लॉन्ग टर्म, नॉट फॉर शॉर्ट टर्म. ओके, फॉर गुड रिटर्न्स. ओके. म्यूचुअल फंड क्या होता है कि सबके पास शेयर लेने के लिए पैसा होता नहीं है, और सबके everybody doesn't have the knowledge of the stock market. So there are people who already have the knowledge of the stock market. These people collect money from people like us, let us say in small amounts like 100, 500, 1,000 rupees. Okay. And then they cumulative that, and then they start investing in stock market. मतलब हमारा पैसा लेके they take our money, invest in stock market, whatever returns they get, they take a part of it as a commission, and then gives the rest of us as returns. Okay, so this is known as mutual fund. ठीक है. तो there are various categories of mutual funds. ठीक है. So you may go to the AMFI website. म्यूचुअल फंड सही है करके एक वेबसाइट है. This mutual fund sahi hai, this is the website name. You may type it on Google, and from there you can guess, you may get the best list of mutual funds to invest for. Additionally, you may also refer to NCF's website. There also we have the link for the mutual fund sahi hai. Okay. Now, why mutual funds? Is because it's professional. Professional क्यों? क्योंकि the person who knows about stock market is investing our money. Okay. It is very convenient. It can be done online. It is economical. Why? Because it is very less cost. This is transparent. Once you invest, every day you can track your returns. हर दिन के लिए आपको कितना पैसा मिल रहा है ये आपको पता चलेगा। डाइवर्सिफिकेशन, आपका पैसा अलग अलग कंपनीज में इन्वेस्ट किया होगा, एक कंपनी में नहीं, अलग अलग कंपनीज में। फिर रिटर्न्स जो मिलेंगे आपको, जैसे मार्केट होगा, शेयर मार्केट ऊपर नीचे जाएगा वैसे ही मिलेगा। ठीक है, सो एवरीथिंग इज ट्रांसपेरेंट। ठीक है, म्यूचुअल फंड में 3 स्पेसिफिक प्रकार है जैसे आप इन्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं। एक तो एसआईपी। एसआईपी यानी कि क्या? एसआईपी मीन सिस्टमैटिक इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान। एवरी मंथ अ पार्ट ऑफ योर, you may invest a part of your money in mutual funds. Let us say it may be 1,000 rupees a month, 2,000 rupees a month, 5,000 rupees a month, as per your financial capability, and you may invest in multiple funds. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक ही फंड में एक बार कर दिया तो बाकी में नहीं कर सकते। You may invest in n number of mutual funds and n number of amount of money. You may decide. The minimum is 500 rupees. Second is systematic withdrawal plan. जिसके पास अभी बहुत पैसा है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल पर्सन हु जस्ट रिटायर्ड और नियर रिटायरीज, दे मस्ट हैव अ वेरी गुड मनी. Okay, what they can do is they can put in systematic withdrawal plan where your money is put into mutual funds. That money is growing, and you also get every month withdrawal as a pension from that mutual fund. So on that, your money is growing as per the mutual fund. In addition, you are getting some money withdrawn from that mutual fund for your daily expenses. That is systematic withdrawal plan. हर महीने आपको कुछ पैसे मिलेंगे, आपको आपकी इच्छा, it is on our part how much we decide to withdraw. It may be 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, whatever it is we can put, and every month it will be credited to your account. It may be used as a pension, okay, or for regular income for doing your expenses. That is known as systematic withdrawal plan. और systematic transfer plan क्या होता है? Say suppose you are investing in some mutual fund plan, but after some time you feel my mutual fund is not doing well. I want to transfer it to another mutual fund. So from one mutual fund to another mutual fund also you can transfer systematically. That means every month. So that is known as STP. Okay. Why SIP is more popular is because we must have seen many advertisements, many people advocating for SIP. Okay. It is more or less, why? Because it is very simple, logical. Why? Because and you can decide the amount, and it's every month, so it becomes a mode of regular investments without any additional paperwork. Okay. And no timing in the market. मतलब some people feel that market जब ऊपर नीचे जा रहा है तभी इन्वेस्ट करूंगा, मार्केट जब ऊपर जा रहा है तभी इन्वेस्ट करूंगा, तो वैसा कुछ नहीं। हर महीने की 1 तारीख को या हर महीने की 2 तारीख को वी कैन डिसाइड द डेट whenever we want to put, and every month that on that day, that specific day and time, the money will get debited from our account. Okay, so this is just a sample of what SIP will do. Okay, let us say you invest 5,000 rupees monthly at the rate of 10%. 10% is a general rate of return that our mutual funds are giving us over a long period of time. ठीक है, और पकड़ के चलिए कि रिटर्न स्टिल 60. Now today your age is हाँ, so SIP of monthly 5,000 rupees and 10% return. So suppose your age is today is 30 years, you have invested a total of 18 lakh rupees. कैसे? 30 साल into 12 महीने, 360 महीने, ठीक है, 360 months, and into 5,000, it comes to 18 lakhs. So after retirement, that is after 30 years, okay, at the age of 60, it will become 1.13 crores. So just imagine you are getting 5 times your investment. ठीक है. If at the age of 40 you start investing, okay, तो and till 60 you invest, तो till 60 मतलब 20 साल हुए, ठीक है, in 20 years you invested 12 lakh rupees at the rate of 5,000 per month. So आपका जो 12 लाख है वो कितना बनेगा? मैक्सिमम 38 to 40 lakhs. ठीक है. If you start investing at the age of 45, you invest only for 15 years, that is rupees 9 lakhs, you get only 20 lakhs or 21 lakhs at the age of 60. So what I'm trying to tell you is that द अर्लियर द बेटर, द पावर ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग। सी, आपने जितना जल्दी इन्वेस्ट किया और जितनी देरी के लिए, द पर्सन हु इज इन्वेस्टिंग एट 30 is investing for a period of 30 years. A person who is investing at 40 years, started investing at the age of 40 years, has invested only for 20 years. जो 30 साल का व्यक्ति है उसने 30 साल तक पैसा डाला और इन्वेस्ट किया। जो 40 साल का बंदा है उसने सिर्फ 20 साल ही इन्वेस्ट किया, इसलिए उसको कम पैसे मिले। That is the power of compounding. That is why we keep on telling that earlier the better, the longer the better. और एक है स्टेप अप सिप। स्टेप अप मतलब क्या है कि this month I have started 5,000 per month. Okay, let us say 5,000 for the entire 1 year. Let us say 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, like this 12 times has happened. Next year I will do a step up SIP of 10%. That means it will not be 5,000, but it will be 10% on 5,000. That is 5,500. 10% additional. तो मैं अगले साल से 5,500 इन्वेस्ट करना शुरू कर दूंगा। ठीक है, उसके अगले साल से I will increase 10%, that is 6,050 rupees. So likewise I increase my SIP. If I do like that, जब मैंने स्टेप अप नहीं किया था तो मुझे 1.97 crores मिले थे, but if I do step up SIP with this calculation I get 4.62 crores if I invest 10,000 rupees. फर्क देखिए, अगर मैंने सिर्फ महीने का सिर्फ 10,000 डालता हूं 30 साल के लिए तो मुझे मिलता है 1.97 crores, लेकिन अगर मैं स्टेप अप SIP करता हूं 10% हर साल बढ़ाता हूं तो मुझे 4.5 करोड़ मिलते हैं। और मेरे लिए अच्छा है कि स्टेप अप सिप करें, क्योंकि मैं पोस्ट रिटायरमेंट माय इनकम इज 0 एंड माय एक्सपेंसेस आर वेरी इंक्रीज्ड. आई नीड नॉट टू डिपेंड ऑन एनीबडी. So we request everybody of you, whenever you feel like investing, do a step up SIP rather than going for a normal SIP. Bonds matlab more like a loan. Now there are many companies that raise bonds. Okay, bonds is like a loan where the company gives you interest. Okay, you have to, the company takes money from you as a loan and gives you interest, and after some time they pay you the principal back. Okay, and but just remember, whenever you buy a bond, okay, you should only see the rating of the bond. Okay, it should be at least AA plus. ठीक है, उससे नीचे नहीं लेना है। क्यों? क्योंकि वो कंपनी आपको गफला कर सकती है या आपको पैसा ना देके भाग सकती है। ठीक है, द कंपनी मे डिफॉल्ट ऑन इट्स लोन, सो दैट्स व्हाई ऑलवेज सी द रेटिंग. द बेटर द रेटिंग, द बेटर द कंपनी इज. सो ऑलवेज व्हाइल बाइंग बॉन्ड्स, okay, they also provide very good interest rate. They are fixed interest rates. Mutual fund में कैसा है कि today you may get 15%, tomorrow you may get 9%, third year you may get 12%, fourth year you may get 60%, fifth year you may get minus 20%. It's varying. But in bonds, the rate of interest is like FD, fixed. Come what may, you are going to get 8% or 9% or 12%, whatever is written on the bond. Okay, so it is a fixed instrument, fixed interest rate instrument. So that is why, but however, while buying a bond, yeah, just keep in mind that you have to look at the rating of the bond and only go for good ratings. Okay, so these are the, yeah. Insurance. Now I need not to speak about insurance. Why? Because after COVID हम सबको पता है कि we have already, most of us have taken life, health insurance and term insurance. Okay, but however, people who have not taken health insurance or term insurance, this is a eye opener. We should always do it. Why? Because insurance protects us from timely losses. अगर आज आपको कुछ हुआ, if we get hospitalized today, okay, it would be very difficult for us to cover our costs. We have seen people have gone poor in payment of bills, of hospital bills, because nowadays medical bills are getting very costly and everybody wants to get treated in the best of the best hospitals. But remember that the costs are also the best of the best. So we should be able to buy medical policies which will cover our costs in case of any emergencies, or for that matter any critical illness. ठीक है, additionally आपके गाड़ी को कुछ हो गया, ठीक है, देयर इज मोटर इंश्योरेंस, I'll talk about the types of मोटर इंश्योरेंस, गाड़ी को कुछ हो गया तो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी आपके गाड़ी के पार्ट्स को भी इंश्योरेंस करवाती है, उसको कहते हैं मोटर, दैट इज नोन एज मोटर इंश्योरेंस. Additionally, term insurance. Suppose we pass away today. Okay. From next day, my company is not going to give me my wife's salary. Why? Because I was working, not my wife. Right? So now how will my wife manage all the expenses? Forget about the costly expenses. How about the daily expenses like eating, vegetables, schools, education, etc., etc., etc. For that, everybody needs to have a term insurance. Term insurance guarantees that you will receive a fixed sum post your death. Post your death, and that death can be any reason. आपकी हमारी जो we may pass away with any condition. It may be an accident. It may be suicide also. It may be also due to heart attack or any other condition. Any reason, the company will pay my nominee the amount. Okay, so that is why term insurance is important. Okay. So in insurance, how insurance works basically. Okay. Now, insurance company, you take an insurance for yourself. It may be any insurance, motor insurance, health insurance, travel insurance. Okay, travel insurance. Then insurer, there is a company which now takes money from say 100 people. आपके जैसे 100 लोगों से पैसे लेती है, लेकिन दुर्घटना जो होती है सिर्फ एक या दो से ही होती है. ठीक है, मोर और लेस 5% हियर एंड देयर. ठीक है, नॉट एवरीबडी गेट्स एडमिटेड इन द हॉस्पिटल एट द सेम टाइम. ठीक है, सो द कंपनी टेक्स मनी फ्रॉम दोस 100 पीपल एंड देन pays for that 5 people. That is how insurance companies work. Okay, so but however, we should remind ourselves that our name can come in that 5 people anytime. So that is why insurance we should take insurance at the earliest. अगर नहीं लिया है हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस और टर्म इंश्योरेंस, तुरंत ही ले लीजिए, क्योंकि हमें पता नहीं कब कोविड जैसा फिर से काल आएगा, कब हमारी नौकरी जा सकती है, कब हम ना रहें. Whenever we may get admitted to hospital, we don't know anything. So that is why once again I request you all to take term insurance and health insurance, if not any other insurance. ठीक है, it is for risk management. ठीक है, sudden risks management. These are the type of the insurance, some of the types. Health insurance आपको बताया मैंने. मोटर इंश्योरेंस, गाड़ी का, आप कोई भी गाड़ी लेते हो, कार या टू व्हीलर, motor insurance is compulsory by the government. Okay, so you have to buy motor insurance. Then home insurance, आपके घर में अगर चोरी होती हो, आपका घर अगर earthquake zone में हो और आपके घर को कुछ डैमेज हो जाता है, if there is any damage due to earthquake, burglary in your house, then the insurance company compensates for your loss. Then there is travel insurance. Why travel insurance? Because there are many people who are traveling outside India. Okay, outside India, the current health insurance policy will not be applicable. Suppose a person travels to Singapore. Singapore में उसके साथ he gets fractured leg. Okay, then he has to pay in Singaporean dollars. Okay, and his health insurance in India will not be applicable there. So his money is gone. Additionally, he has to face that stress. So, but however, if he has taken the travel insurance, it will be the duty of the travel insurance company to pay for that any accident or incident. So whenever you travel overseas, always take a travel insurance policy that is on your safer. It is very cheaper. Okay, but always we suggest that take a travel policy and remain peaceful. ठीक है, टर्म इंश्योरेंस प्लान्स मैंने बताया. टर्म इंश्योरेंस प्लान्स आर नथिंग बट ऑन डेथ, at any point of time, anyhow death comes to you, your nominee will get the lump sum payout. ठीक है, but maybe anything you may decide for, and this premium remains constant over your lifetime. मतलब suppose Mr. X who is earning, let us say 10 lakh rupees a month per year this today, okay, he takes a term insurance of say 1 crore rupees, and today the premium for that is, let us say, 5,000 rupees yearly. Okay, now this 5,000 rupees per year will remain constant till I cancel the policy. Premium will remain constant even after 10 years. So even after 10 years, I have to pay only 5,000 rupees, not increased. So that is the good benefit of term insurance. And tomorrow, if I pass away, my wife and my children will get 1 crore rupees. Okay, so they can plan their finances in a better way. So this is a gift to our nominees, so that in case of our loss, they should not bear the brunt of any financial implications. ULIP करके एक प्रोडक्ट है, that is unit linked insurance plan. This is nothing but insurance plus investments. Okay, at the same your money is also invested in stock market. At the same time, you are provided insurance. Okay, however, you may look into the ULIP documents, and we generally suggest is that you should have only a pure insurance policy and not ULIP. And if you want to do investments, you may do it on shares or mutual funds and have a only pure insurance policy for yourself. Okay, motor insurance, as I said, it has been made compulsory in India. Okay, and whenever you buy any two-wheeler or four-wheeler, it is compulsory. Health insurance, I have already told. Yes, health insurance may there are different types. One is individual health insurance policy. Second is family floater. That means you can include your entire family, your mother, father, your wife, husband, and your children, and then combined medical coverage. Okay, so that is also this. Okay, and now pension. Okay, now pension, I would like to talk about two different products. One is APY and NPS. Both are government approved products. Okay, APY is for the age of 18 to 40 years. Okay, wherein you will get a fixed pension of rupees 1,000 to 5,000 rupees post your 60 years. आपके 60 साल के बाद आपको 1,000 से लेके 5,000 तक पेंशन मिलेगा. ठीक है, ये है एपीवाई का फीचर. और दूसरा है एनपीएस. एनपीएस में भी 60 साल के बाद ही पैसा मिलेगा, लेकिन देयर इज नो फिक्स्ड अमाउंट दैट विल गेट इन एनपीएस. आपका जितना भी पैसा जमा होगा, वॉट एवर अमाउंट यू हैव एक्यूमुलेटेड एट द एज ऑफ 60 in NPS, 60% of it will be given to you lump sum, and 40% of the same will be given to you in the form of pension payments. मतलब let us say at the age of 60 आपके अकाउंट में 1 crore है. ठीक है, तो 60 lakhs will be given to you lump sum, और 40 लाख जो है उसमें से कुछ पैसे आपको हर महीने पेंशन दी जाएगी. ठीक है, दैट इज द बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन एपीवाई एंड एनपीएस. एंड एनपीएस में आपका जो पैसा है वो शेयर मार्केट में लगा के आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट करा के वो बढ़ा दिया जाएगा. ठीक है, एंड बोथ दीज आर इन्वेस्टमेंट सेविंग स्कीम्स, पेंशन सेविंग स्कीम्स. ओके, एंड यू मे रीड मोर अबाउट इट इन दी पीएफआरडीए वेबसाइट. पीएफआरडीए वेबसाइट, ठीक है, पीएफआरडीए वेबसाइट में दोनों के बारे में बताया गया है क्लियरली. ठीक है, नाउ आते हैं लास्ट पार्ट में, दैट इज कंज्यूमर प्रोटेक्शन एंड ग्रीवेंस रेड्रेसल. ठीक है, आजकल बहुत देयर आर मेनी मल्टीपल फ्रॉड्स दैट आर हैपनिंग इन द कंट्री, and we need to protect ourselves from the fraud. You might have seen people's life saying going in fraud, in some fraudster to from fraudster account. So we should know where to complain if any fraudster is if any fraud is happening. Okay, so first of all is ATM debit card. Don't share your pin. ATM कार्ड का जो पिन होता है किसी से शेयर मत कीजिए, किसी को बताइए मत, और ये कार्ड पे भी मत लिखिए. Don't write your ATM pin on your card and don't share it with anybody. And while putting on the ATM machine also, don't show it to anybody. ठीक है, it may be used by fraudsters, and never leave the card in the ATM. Okay, and never tell the pin of the ATM on your phone. No bank or financial institution asks for the pin. ठीक है, then there are multiple frauds happening, mass marketing fraud. आप पैसा लगाइए, आपका पैसा 15 दिन में दुगना करके देंगे. then there is a lottery scam. आपको इतने पैसे मिले हैं, बस आपका क्रेडिट कार्ड का या एटीएम कार्ड का डिटेल्स बताइए. Okay, then there is an investment fraud. We will double your investment. Then there is a credit card fraud and debit card fraud. We would like to do KYC. Hello. Yes. So, what our recommendation is, don't kindly share any of your personal details on phone. If any official calls you, tell them that I will come to your office physically and give you the details. Okay. Additionally, if you have any complaints related to banking sector, there is a banking ombudsman. Okay, there you can complain against your bank. Okay, in case of SEBI, if you have any complaints against shares or mutual funds, you can make complaint to SEBI's grievance redressal. Okay, additionally, for insurance sector, if you have any complaints, you may call up the IGMS integrated grievance management system. Again, IRDI के वेबसाइट में इसके बारे में विस्तृत जानकारी आप लोग पा सकते हैं. फॉर मोर डिटेल्स यू मे रिफर टू द स्पेसिफिक वेबसाइट्स. आरबीआई के वेबसाइट में जाइए, यू गो टू सेबीज वेबसाइट, यू मे गो टू आईआरडीएस वेबसाइट, एंड सिमिलरली फॉर any grievance redressal in pension, you may go to the pension PFRDS website. So with this, I thank you. I'm open to any doubts. Of course, I have shortened this course because this course is very long for 4 hours. However, we were given very limited time, but I hope I have given justice to that limited time. I am open to now any questions or doubts, if any.
Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Boliye, ma'am.
Yeah, I have a doubt with respect to bond.
Okay.
You said that before investing in the bond, we should check for AA plus rating.
Yes.
Where can I check this AA plus rating? Which website am I supposed to visit for this?
Yes, any bond. See, there are bond raters. Okay, every bond, when you put on Google, okay, every bond has a rating given by the regulators. Okay, so it will be checked. You can check the bond rating there itself. There are multiple raters, 2 to 3 raters. You may check the rating in all the 3 ratings. You can go on Google and every information will be there.
And what will be the age limit for this bond?
Bond has no age limit, madam.
Okay. Second question that I have is with respect to this term, the policy that you said. So for term policy, the nominee has to be in relation, or it can be anybody?
It can be anybody.
Okay. What could be the tenure for this thing, as in how long I have to invest? Lifelong?
In term insurance, you have to pay it lifelong or till the age you have taken the policy. For example, you have taken the policy for 30 years, you have to pay for 30 years. If you remain alive, you will not get the money back. But if you pass away, your nominee will get the money, assured money.
So means the tenure is fixed by the bank only, as in if it is 30 years, so after 30 years.
No, for which? For term insurance you're asking, na?
Yeah, term insurance.
So term insurance is simple. Like, let us say Mr. X, who is earning, say, let us say 1 lakh rupees. Today his age is 30. Okay. He goes to some insurance company and buys a term insurance policy for next 30 years. That is till the age of 60. Now he may buy it for 40 years also. He may buy it for 10 years also. Now it is up to discretion. He goes and tells, I want to buy for 30 years. That is till the age of 60. Okay. Now the bank, not the bank, the insurance company tells him that, see, for 1 crore policy for 30 years, the premium is 10,000 per year. Okay. So now, let us say at the age of 45, he has already paid 1,50,000 rupees. How? 10,000 every year for the first 15 years. Okay. Now, suppose he lives till the age of 60. Okay. He would have paid completely 30 years into 10,000, that is 3 lakh rupees. And he will get zero amount. Okay. But however, if he passes away at any age between 30 to 60, okay, his nominee will get 1 crore rupees. Okay,
understood. And then the person can avail for a term insurance only when the person is earning, right?
Person is?
Can as a person is earning, like
no, even business people can do. Business people can do.
College student, like, can a student do this? No, na?
Student nahi, because they ask, because why? But term insurance is related to your earnings. For reason, now see, if I'm earning 1 lakh, I cannot take 100 crore term insurance. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
because then the company will go bankrupt. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is why they ask for some financials.
Okay.
Yes, at the age of 18 or above. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's all doubts I had. Yeah, thank you, sir. That's all.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, madam.
Hello, good afternoon, sir Satyajit. I'm Advitya Roka from Don Bosco School, Odlabari. I have a little bit of queries about, like, this year. From this year, we have this financial literacy in our school, and CISC has already integrated. But then I find it a little bit. One thing is that it is, introduced as a minor subject. Why it is so? Because
Sir, we have no idea about it, whether it's a minor or major
No,
subject.
yeah, I can understand truly, but then, like, a part of, your recommendation can be there, that can be introduced as a major subject, because there are so many things to say. We have got only, I think, 5 to 6 chapters. It's a small book, a very thin book, which we have, entire thing in a small peanut, in a shell. You have so many things to say, for every chapters. Uh, what we are teaching right now. So I find that if, like, on your part, if you can do, with the council or anything, like any kind of letter can go, and that can be a major subject later on, in the near
We
future, that would
appreciate
be, better.
we appreciate the inputs, ma'am. However, we would, as there's more or less all the teachers are from CSC schools. I kindly request if you could raise the matter with CSC, because I don't think it would be very befitting for us to raise the matter. However, you being the teachers and you knowing the reality, okay, you are the ground and you knowing the reality, you may surely write to CSC, and we believe that CSC will take it in a positive manner.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir.
हाँ बोलिए मैडम.
This was really a very enlightening session. So we
Thank
are
you, thank you.
grateful for that. I just had 2 queries. One is, like you mentioned, it's a very elaborate plan that you had made for us today, but you had to make it concise. So, there's some
গার্ডেন সিটি ইউনিভার্সিটি
Some disturbance.
আরে এখানে জব ফেয়ার হয়েছিল, আমরা রেজিউমে হাতে করে
Hello,
আসছিলাম।
hello.
আমার
Kindly mute
এইখানে
yourself.
job fair
Kindly mute yourself.
I-
Kindly mute yourself.
Thank you so much. So
Yeah,
Yes.
ma'am. Ask.
my first query is that since you skipped some slides and we are not clear about what is the content of that, though you did summarize it, will you be sharing this content with us as a PPT or as a PDF?
That's a great question, ma'am. This content is free to download for all. I'll tell you the link also.
That would be
On our web page, there's a tab called Programs. Programs में FETP करके है, और FETP में download presentation करके, the same presentation will be downloadable. It is for everybody.
Thank you so much. And
Yeah.
my second query is, like, as mentioned, CISC has made it an integral part. So we are teaching to the different grades, a graded financial literacy course. So do you have any kind of resource in the form of, we have the content in the book. Do you have any additional resources in the form of videos or PPTs
Yes.
which can
Yes.
enhance the teaching for students?
Yeah, that's a great question, ma'am. In our YouTube page, whatever there's a series of 21 videos for school students in cartoon form. The videos are currently in English. However, we are now coming up with the Hindi version also. However, the English version is already there on our YouTube page. You may use it to showcase to your students.
Thank you so much, sir. It would be great if you could.
Yeah, it is available, madam, on our NCF's YouTube page. The series of 21 videos for school students.
Thank you so much.
Any other doubts?
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
हाँ बोलिए मैडम.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Neeraj from Brothers Education. If
Yes.
anybody is having question, then please ask.
Yeah. Additionally, Neeraj sir, if anybody has any questions post this session also, they may mail us. We may, or you may collate the questions and you may also send it to us. No issues.
Sir, can you share your email ID on the chat?
Just a minute, I'll share it. Okay, stop share. Okay, just a minute. Chat. Okay. Where is this chat, sir? Chat. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay.
Sir is sharing his email ID. You can contact him over there also. By the time we from Brother Education will be visiting your school, you can share with us also. We can give it to sir also.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
हाँ बोलिए मैडम.
Sir, if I want to invest my money in a mutual fund, so how can I start?
You just need to download. You can directly go to that specific. First of all, you may visit the website called Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Okay, just to get the basic knowledge about mutual funds and to select a basic mutual fund. ठीक है. Mutual funds, there are more than 1,000 mutual funds. कौन सा select करना चाहिए उसके लिए आपको उस website पे जाना पड़ेगा. This is the official website of mutual funds. बाकी किसी website पे मत जाइएगा. Okay, and after going to this website, you may learn a lot about mutual funds, and only after learning about
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Internet banking.
दोनों
I think so, sir is having some network issue. So just hold on for a second.
तो पगलेट हो तुम.
Virender ji, are you online? Sir has come. Sir has come.
Hello.
Sir, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Got your point. So that madam was, I'm very sorry, ma'am. There was some technical difficulty. If you want to know more about mutual funds, there's a website called Mutual Fund Sahi Hai. Okay, and go there, learn about mutual fund, select the mutual fund, and directly invest. For example, if it is say for XYZ mutual fund company, go to that XYZ mutual fund company, create your own account, okay, and then do the mutual fund investment in that specific, because it will reduce your brokerage. It is known as direct. Okay, you don't go through any financial broker because you will have to give some additional commission to them also. Okay. Additionally, there are many multiple apps in the market which offer you zero-based commission mutual funds. You may also use them. Those are more friendly. Okay, from which you may buy the mutual funds at no extra cost. That means the money, the commission for buying the mutual fund is not paid by you, but by the company to them. Okay, so you will save your money in that also. There are many good apps. You may also see a lot of YouTube videos on which good apps are there, or you may do a market study. No issues.
Okay.
But
Thank you
before
so much.
investing, kindly study. You should be aware as to आप क्या कर रहे हो.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Any more questions?
Good afternoon, sir. One last question that I have.
Yes, tell me, madam.
Do we have any games that can be used to teach students this financial literacy in school?
Yes, that's a very great question, ma'am.
That is
NCFE,
for that is
NCFE. There
I'm
are no
thinking to,
literacy games with NCFE. However,
Hmm.
NCFE is trying to develop financial literacy games, and it will be launched maybe within a few months or so.
Okay. Right. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, actually, I just wanted to know about NFLAT exam. Actually, sir, this last academic year, we had our children appearing for NFLAT exam, and there is some prescribed syllabus by CIC for this children, 6 to 10 standard. So what we came across is the syllabus what is being given and the paper that was conducted. So there is variation. So is there anything that we should be referring more for this exam?
The material prepared by CS is only as a reference material. We have already given that any other questions related to financial literacy may also be asked. For that, you may refer to the financial education videos that we have developed on YouTube. Additionally, we have the entire financial literacy content on our website in downloads page. You may refer to it. Additionally, you may also register for the ELMS course. The course is free for all. Okay, so all this content together can be taken as a reference material for the NCLAT examination.
Sorry, sir, what is it? ENMS?
ELMS plus हमारे YouTube में जो videos हैं वो okay. Additionally हमारा home page में downloads में बहुत सारा financial education material है. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
Okay. That also can be used as a reference material apart from the CIC material.
Okay, fine. Thank you so much.
Anything, sir?
So are you having any questions? Please raise your.
Website and YouTube link can you share? Yeah, we can surely share. Anyways, you can go to Google and type NCFE. The first website comes ours only. No issues. And YouTube page, you may just search NCFE. Immediately our YouTube page will come.
Now I think we are coming to the close to this almost 2 hour session. Anybody have questions?
Sir, what we can do is, if anybody wishes to ask,
you can unmute yourself.
They may mail us, or they may even mail you, and then you may mail us. No issues at all.
Right. So, thank you, participants. Thank you to log in and able to spend your valuable times with us. Only one thing I can say, so you, this is the very first webinar on the financial literacy. Thanks to NCF. So this is the beginning of this series of the workshop. What we are thinking to educate you more on the financial literacy. So this is beginning, and further, as actually Karthik has said, if you have any questions, you can send a mail to us or WhatsApp to us to our concerned team members, and we'll try to sort out your issue. Thank you, Karthik, for the conducting, helping us.
Thank you, Brothers Education, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Karthik. See you again, and thank you all the team members. Thanks again for participating in this wonderful meeting. Thank you. Have a good day.
So this webinar is over now.
So the session is over. You can log out. The session is over.